commemorative remarks. Honorable members, it is now time for us to have our special guest of honor deliver our keynote address and commemorative speech. But before I read his profile, there is an audio piece for us to hear. So let us hear that, then I'll proceed to read his profile before he mounts the podium.
Mega budget Vielo, Toboli, Mega budget Vielo, Toboli, they got Blayaji, Toboli, they got Yuanji, Toboli, Mega Favila Zamena, Mega Favila Zamena, Nana, well, I see you now, Vielo, Toboli, Mega Favila Zamena, Mega Favila Zamena, Vielo, Toboli.
Honestly, I think we will have to play it when he's coming to the podium again. So pause it. Let me read his profile, then we'll absorb the song and the honorable himself when he approaches the podium. So honorable members, let me proceed to read his brief profile, and then we'll welcome him again with the audio piece. Honorable members, our special guest of honor, Honorable Etornam James Flolu, is a Ghanaian entrepreneur and politician. He was appointed as the District Chief Executive of Afajato South District Assembly by His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana since 2019 at age 29. He previously served as the Executive Director at Eltor Consult and Relationship Officer at United Bank of Africa from 2014 to 2017. He contested as a parliamentary candidate during the 2020 elections for the Afajato South constituency on the ticket of the National Patriotic Party, New Patriotic Party. He read BA Honours in Political Science and Information Studies from the University of Ghana, Legon. He is an alumnus of St. Augustine's College in Cape Coast. He is a member of the Young Elected Local Official Members of West Africa and President of the Ghanaian chapter. He is a strong believer in local government and national growth through tourism and technology. Honorable members, shall we have the special guest of honor, Honorable Etornam James Flolu, DCE for Afajato South, deliver the keynote address and commemorative speech on our anniversary.
Mega budget Vielo, Toboli, Mega budget Vielo, Toboli, Mega Blayaji, Toboli, Mega Yuanji, Toboli, Mega Favila Zamena, Mega Favila Zamena, Nana, well, I see you now, Mega budget Vielo, Toboli, Mega budget Vielo, Toboli, Mega Blayaji, Toboli, Mega Yuanji, Toboli, Mega Favila Zamena, Mega Favila Zamena, Nana, well, I see you now, Toboli, Mega Favila Zamena, Mega Favila Zamena, Toboli. Mega Zamena mo na dena mo kwela si unablo. Devinyelo Togoli.
Right, Honorable Speaker, our captain, the man from HTU with a big smile, the man of God, the NYA director, all protocol duly observed. In fact, Captain, I remember some time back when I was in Ho, I was young by then. When we heard Captain Ofojo was passing, I was trying to pass through the crowd to see Captain. That was way back. Captain hasn't really changed. Aside growing in age, he's almost looking the same. So if he turns his back, he will pass as a youth. Thank you. Honorable Speaker, I think what I really want to speak on is about us being ready. No matter what, once you don't die, you will grow. Once you don't die, you will progress. Once you don't die, opportunities will come. Once you don't die, you'll be part of a system. Once you live, you might be a system. But what happens when all those opportunities come at your door? What happens when you are being encountered with certain things? Are you ready? That is a question I want you to ask yourselves. Are you ready? I remember in 2019, somewhere January, I had this book that I used to write certain things in. When I wake up in the morning and I have some dreams or some reflections and I feel that I need to jot it down, I picked up that book. And in 2012, I had drawn my life, how I was going to live. And I told myself in that book that by 2020, I was going to be a member of parliament. I didn't know how, but I just wrote it in the book. I didn't even know the constituency. I didn't even know anything. All I knew was that I was going to be a member of parliament by 2020. And before then, I should have done A, B, C, D. I listed a whole lot of things that I should have done. So 2019, January, I picked up the book. Then I asked myself whether it was possible for me to be a member of parliament by the end of 2020. And when I opened the book, I realized that I was nowhere near being a member of parliament. That was somewhere in January, starting the year. So I normally reflect on my life at the beginning of every year to see how I'm going to go through the year and how the previous year was. Now, so when I answered the question that I was far away from being a member of parliament, I was sad. But I don't know. Something just said, my friend, go on and build your business and forget politics. Not long, somewhere in April, then I got a call that, hey, young man, we want you to come and be the district chief executive of Afaja Tosal. I didn't believe it. But imagine that when that call came, I wasn't ready. Imagine when that thing that God wanted to do, the man of God will tell you, when destiny wants to take charge of your life, if you are not ready, destiny cannot act. Your destiny might be changed for you because you are not ready. But God being so good, I was ready. Because in my book, I had stated that I was going to be a member of parliament. So with that in mind, I was building myself for some sort of political career. So when the DCE came, I was able to take it up. I went in, I got the highest confirmation ever in the history of Afaja Tosal. One touch, I was confirmed as a district chief executive at the age of 29 years. A lot of people didn't know my age. Because if you see me, I'm bald. I don't have hair, so I can pass as somebody who is 40 or 45. So on the day of my inauguration into office, when jokingly the magistrate asked, "Young man, how old are you?" I was reluctant, but I answered, and I answered 29 years. That was when a lot of people got to know my age. Because when you speak to me, by the grace of God, and what I've read, and what I've seen, and what I've been through, I didn't sound at that time as somebody who was 29 years. I don't know how 29 years people sound, but I simply didn't sound as 29 years. Because what? I was ready. And being ready is just not writing it in a book that you were going to be this at this age. No. Those of you who have my number, if you see my status every day, I write, "Dear God." God is the first factor of everything I do. After you have secured your relationship with God, being ready, 1, you need to go to school. 2, you need to read. Understand so many things. People tell us that the youth are the future. We are not only the future, we are the present and the future. One of the main reasons why I decided to enter politics is I want to build a future for myself. A future that when I pass whole town and I see that the road is tarred, I would be happy. Because we've watched the older folks build a country for us, build a nation for us, and we, the young ones, are complaining. And we compare the country to the likes of the USA, to Rwanda, and co. Do you want to stay on the fence or out of the fence and come back 10 years later and complain that the leaders of the land didn't do the right thing for you? Is that what you want? Why don't you come in and let's build the country together? Come in and let's build ourselves together. Now, there are so many ways in which you can be part of this process. Not all of us can occupy positions. Not all of us can say good things. Some people are good at saying bad things, and the bad things they say put a lot of us on our toes to do the right thing. So all you need to know is how can you play a role in the development of the country. If yours is just to critique, it's not bad. Do it and do it well. If yours is to propose solutions, do it and do it well. If yours is just to open a beer bar and open it well. If yours is to play football, do it and do it well. If yours is to sit in the seat like Right Honorable Speaker Amaglo, sitting well. You see how he's dressed? Get up and let's see, Honorable Speaker, respectfully. He is ready. Sometime to come, I won't be surprised to be the Speaker of the Parliament of Ghana. Sometime to come, I won't be surprised this young man will be the majority leader of the Parliament of Ghana. Where's the minority leader? He stepped out. I won't be surprised the same. That is only for the captain and his people. They should be in the minority for long. They should be in a minority for some time. But that is an aside. That is an aside. The youth must be up and doing. Don't let somebody determine what you do. You determine your life. You determine how you place it. You determine what you do. You determine how you walk. You determine where to go. You must be known for something. I came from Accra this morning. And right after speaking, not this morning, I got here around 2 something, right? Right after speaking to you, I'm going back to Accra. The reason why I came is not because of anything so special about this one. But I know there are so many special people sitting over here. Some people must hear that it is possible to be a district chief executive of 29 years. If I can do it, a lot of you can do it. I remember in 2012, I was in the university. I got my first New Patriotic Party card in 2012. I was sleeping when a colleague of mine came. Eto, you know, when everybody hear the Igbe name, they think that you are NDC. Eto, you, anytime I speak to you, you don't sound NDC. Come and let's go. Come and let's go. Come and let's go. Then I went and I joined. Then we started the journey from 2012. As at that time, I was just doing my work. From there, I was in school. I started working with United Bank for Africa. One of the things that also made me ready was when I was in level 100. I did my first December, right? When you go to school in September, your first vacation is in December, where a lot of people want to go back home and show people that, yes, they've gone to university and back. But I used that first December to do my attachment with United Bank for Africa, as at that time. And every vacation, they were accepting me to do attachment with them. So right from school, I was ready to be a banker. And they took me on as national service person. After national service, I was appointed a full staff, and I stayed with them for some time till I started my own company, Auto Consult, which is into branding and communications. Then from there, the DC job came in. You see how it flowed. I didn't just go to school and do whatever. I decided to tow a path, and I towed it. So when the time came, I was what? Ready for it. Opportunities will come. So many opportunities will come. I was here in, we are in somewhere February, when the Narh president called me that, hey, young man, go for a meeting in Côte d'Ivoire. I got there. I became part of a 9-member panel for these young elected local officials in Africa, and automatically made me the president of the Ghanaian chapter. What happened? I was ready. I went there and I spoke. After some time in May, I've been invited to Kenya to speak. Because when I got the opportunity to go to Côte d'Ivoire, I spoke, I performed. So what? I was ready, and I've been given another opportunity to go and speak, covering the whole Africa. What happened? I was ready. In JSS, I joined the LifeLink to do this model UN thing. I was just going, passing through. In SS, I became SRC president for SRC leader for my class and part of the year group project management team. I was the president of that. I didn't just get up and became ready as a DC. I went through the mill. But one thing you must also know, that when the grace of God is upon you, you might not be ready, but you'll be chosen. But not all of us can access that sort of grace nowadays. Nowadays, the world is so spoiled that even God doesn't pour his grace out like that. You'd have to play your part before he'll pour it. So just assume that the grace of God has been blocked by the skies. Do your part so that eventually when the skies are open and the grace of God pours down on you, you will be ready and opportunities will be given to you. Not all of us can be politicians. Me being a DC at 29 as a political actor doesn't mean that it might work for you. Determine what you will need to do. There are successful musicians, there are successful footballers, there are successful teachers, there are successful professors, there are successful captains, successful MPs, successful DCs, successful journalists, successful young men like Captain. So don't let anybody tell you that you have to be this to be great. There are successful painters. There are successful shoemakers. The shoe I'm making right now was made by a friend of mine, right here in Ghana. And he's successful. Just make sure that whatever you pick, you do it and do it well. I got in here, I met the young man at the entrance. The way he spoke, even the first day I saw him, the way he spoke, I was wondering, what is wrong with this young man? Speaking as if it's some formal engagement. When he sends me messages, it's all formal. Yes, you would want to give me some respect, but, just cool down small. I see that he has a picture in mind of what he wants to be in future, and he's just acting it out. This young man here, He has a future in mind, and he's just acting it out. The lady over there, my friend, Kendall, they all have this picture in mind, and they want to act out. So when the time comes, they will be ready. There is one thing I noticed growing up back in JSS. The people that we saw as people who were living good, or people who always were dressing neat and all, somehow, they managed to be successful. I don't know how that plays out. The people that we saw that they were always, we used to call them postkaya or something, right? They managed to always get into certain positions. And it's not because of anything, because they always go through the mill. So when they get opportunity, they take it up. One point I need to share with you is that nobody might open the door for you. No. Nobody will open door for you. Anybody opening door for you is not opening door for you. They are opening the door for you to pass through, so you create a bigger door for them to pass through. There's nothing like free lunch here. My coming here is not free. I know what I'm going to gain from it. Captain here knows what he's going to gain from it. Not because we love him so much. Not because we love the Reverend so much. This office here giving you the space to do it, not because they love you so much. They're giving it to you because of something. Have that in mind. There is nothing like free lunch in this world. Oh, I'm telling lies. Now, if you don't find any door that you can open, create one. When I was doing my national service, if you go online, you will see something called Ghana Customer Experience Summit. I started that thing in Ghana here. Because I went to one of the hotels in Accra. I was trying to buy something, and the waiters were just misbehaving. And then I was like, what is wrong with you? I am paying you money to give me service. You are misbehaving. Then I realized that, no, these people haven't been trained. So what do? There's an opportunity for me to create a summit where I bring together all these people. We train them. We make some money from them. And we are good to go. Now, I did the first one, and it was for free. So the doors were open. A lot of people came in. But in my mind, it wasn't for free. They will all pay for it later. So when I did the next one, and I was charging, people came in and they paid for it. I was doing national service. I was thinking whether UBA was going to retain me or not. So what happens? Am I going to go onto the job market searching for jobs? A company that I have served during my university days that I could be having fun, I use that to serve United Bank for Africa. If they don't accept me, what do? So when I realized that possibly that door might be shut on me, I said, well, let me create Auto Consult. Then I created Auto Consult. So that if they eventually shut the door on me, I'll just walk in, open my own door, and move in. But God being so good, they didn't shut the door on me. They opened it up for me. And I entered. In 2017, I decided that, okay, enough is enough. I've worked with you guys for some time. Let me also go and create opportunities for people, which I did. I started Auto Consult. We did all the things that we could do, and today I am here. All because what? I was ready. Whatever you are doing, do it well. Even if you want to be a comedian, be a good comedian. There are rich comedians. The guy that Will Smith slapped, he's richer than you and I combined in this room, but he's a comedian. There's a block layer over here, around here. He's richer than you and I combined. He's richer than me, politician. He's richer than Captain. Agbo was a carpenter, richer than you and I. There are rich doctors. There are poor doctors. They are rich whatever. They are rich presidents. They are poor presidents. They are rich former presidents. They are poor former presidents. It all depends on how you go about it. I don't just want to see YIP celebrate 1 year and then after so many issues, and you back out. How you go through and make this successful will determine what happens to you and all the people seated here. Maybe through YIP, a lot of doors will be open for you people. But one thing that normally collapses dreams is when passion overrides reality. When he was speaking, I heard him say that I fund everything from my pocket or something. It is not sustainable. It is never sustainable because you are in school. You don't have the cash. Find creative ways in keeping the dream active. You can organize programs. I don't know how you're going to do it, but find a way to make it active. Because through this, people will come out of it. And when he's sitting in the chair, one day it will be your turn. Don't envy him. When somebody is wearing a jacket, don't envy the person. It's just a matter of turn. When somebody is there and you applaud the person, when it gets to your turn, the applause will be higher. I don't need to come and speak big grammar, tell you everything, but I'm a very real person. I believe that you need to be true to yourself. If you have 1,000 cities, if you jump to heaven and come back, it's 1,000 cities. If you dig it in a hole and put it in, and you go and come back, maybe termites might chew it, so the money will even lose value. But if you invest it, you've started this thing, find a way. If I say investing, find a way to invest in all these people seated here. This man is going for SRC president, right? Who else is standing for position here? You can use this medium to place yourself strategically, then move on. And this is not just a political platform. You can find a way infusing in businessmen to come and speak to you, so that those of you here who are not born politicians, you can also find something to do out of here. There's somebody here who wants to start a business. Get a businessman to come and speak to you. There's somebody here who wants to be a good shoemaker, a dressmaker, or whatever. Get those people to come and tell you practicalities. Not people who come and speak grammar and go. This man spoke and told you what must be done. Osofo, what must be done? As for Captain, when he was MP, I was very young. I never knew that I'll get opportunity to sit by him. Sit on the same lane. It's not easy. It's not easy. Even now, because of my position, there are places where I go with my father, and my father will be giving the back bench, I'll be in front. That is how it is. That is how life is. Everybody have their time. Those days when I was young and they mentioned my father's name in school, I was proud. Today, it's the other way around. When they mention my name, he's proud. It's just a matter of time. And don't force it. Don't force it. If you start a business, I'm a businessman, so I might tweak it a bit to suit business talks. If you start a business, right, and you are small, you are small. Don't act like Malcolm when you are just a small blue kiosk in the corner. Don't act like Apple when you have just started some small gadget firm. Don't buy yourself some heavy car. Don't buy yourself some heavy shoes. Don't buy yourself, you make 10,000 Ghana cedis profit and you spend 9,000 to look good. It happens. And people think that once you create a company, you are successful. No. I've created so many companies that have failed. If you go to Registrar General, you see them. The list plenty. My name is on all of them. Most of them failed. But today I have some that are still working. After 2017, if you are looking for a mason and you call me, I'm one. If you are looking for a carpenter and you call me, I'm one. If you are looking for a brands and communications person and you call me, I am one. Because I wanted to do everything in Ghana so that I would make money. But when the reality started dawning on me, the company started collapsing one by one, one by one, one by one. And at the point, I was holding my meetings at Fiesta Royale. When you come to me, I'll take you to Fiesta Royale, and I'll spend my capital in hosting meetings at Fiesta Royale. When the reality started dawning on me, the account was going red. Because I wasn't a Vodafone, I was acting as Vodafone. Because I consulted for Vodafone once, and I got to the office, I saw how they were taking good care of their people. I said, I'll do same. Small auto consult, let me also do same. The money finished. I clear. You get a point. Wherever you want to do, whatever you want to do it and do it well. But just be ready. I don't want you tomorrow to say that I, the young man, I got an opportunity to build a Ghana and I failed. I might fail because you were not part of me. I might fail because I didn't hear from you. I might fail because you were sitting on the fence. I want us to build a future, and in 10 years to come, we will be proud, where buses will be working, the trains will be working, inter-regional flights will be working, tourism will be on the rise, money will be on the street, where even now, as we sit, the next time we come, the air condition will be working. That is the sort of Ghana we need to build. But we cannot do it alone. We need everybody to be part of it. I'll not bore you with a lot of talks, because everything I have to say, some of them you know them already. But just as Captain Infojo spent his time to come and sit here with you, don't let his energy and time be in vain. If you don't learn anything from him at all, just know that you can play every role and play it well. If you don't learn anything from here, if I don't make sense to you, just believe that at 29, somebody was able to do it. At 29, you can also do it. You can own big businesses. You can open branches wherever, even before 29 years old. But all I need to tell you before I sit down is, if you decide to join a political party, don't look so far. Look at my place so that we can build Ghana together. Yeah. This is not politics. I'm only telling you where you should pass. The last point is that Ghana is on a certain path. Hello? Ghana is on a certain path. Those of you who take the courage to plug in now would be the managers of the economy some time to come. The economy is now being set on a certain level. This is the time all the fintechs are coming in, all the technology companies are coming in, the car manufacturing companies are coming in, factories are being opened, tourism is being promoted, and all these people are coming in. This is the time to make a mark and be part of Ghana's story. Don't wait till so many years later before you do it. Those people who were part of the building process of America are those who are controlling America today. Those people who were part of the building process of Saudi Arabia, UAE, they are the managers of those economies now. 10 years to come, when you see me, oh, Eto, by then I might not be a DC. Not that I might not be, I won't be a DC by then. Oh, Eto, I met you here. What are you doing? Oh, I own that big hotel over there. You know, these are the stories you want to hear. Oh, I'm working for the UN. Oh, I'm an MP. Oh, I'm a Speaker of Parliament. Oh, I'm a majority leader. Minority leader. I'm ambassador of Russia. It happens. But all I need to tell you again is what? Just be ready. Just be what? Ready. Just be what? Ready. I thank you all for this opportunity. My good friend, God bless you so much. Everybody seated here, God bless you so much. NYA director, the pastor, the man with a big smile, he's out. Captain, we've learned a lot from you. We are proud of you. As a son of this soil, we are extremely proud of you. And some of us will aspire to do greater things, more than you have done. But I'm going to create an opportunity where you and I can be talking often. I want to leave a mark wherever I go. And I promise you people that I'll leave a mark in Afadjato South. That the next time you come to Afadjato South, you see all these beautiful tourist sites, well promoted, well designed, and to meet international standards. Just a week ago, I welcomed the Indian High Commissioner to my place, the owner of Magdan Company to my place, the regional minister to my place. 2 days ago, I welcomed the Korean ambassador to Ghana to my place. All because of what? Tourism. Come in and plug in. You can set up a small tour company, bring in people coming out from outside, let them come and enjoy the place. You take some small money, you're gone. That is money. Or buy some motorbikes, bicycles, come and put there. Let people come and use it. That is money. People come all the way, travel out, and they pay $20,000 per head just to come and pass through all those places and go. You can make that money. Create a small website, Hon Amaglo website, and put there. Or YIP website. I'm giving you some business model to keep this thing running. Buy some bicycles and go and put there. And people will come in and patronize it. Get a very small stand, put some palm wine, some nuts, some honey under there. Let people come in and enjoy. Be part of my story, so I'm also part of your story. Right. I see that you are struggling to put certain things in place. Personally, it's not much, but I want to give YIP some 1,000 Ghana cedis to put in their place. I want the 1,000 Ghana cedis to grow to be over $10 million. I wish you all the best. God bless you so much. Thank you.
Bekaba jejevielo, Toboli. Bekaba jejevielo, Toboli. Beka gleanyeji, Toboli. Beka nyoanyeji, Toboli. Beka famile zamenamu, Beka famile zamenamu. Nalenamu nasiyolamlo, Evinyelo.
Honorable members, I believe we are now loaded with a lot of wisdom, blessings from our guest of honors and a special guest of honor. I'm very happy that you are all here. Honorable members, as a matter of fact, we are approaching the end of today's program. And I would not like us to move to the last part of today's program. Before I even move, thank you very much, our special guest of honor, for giving the keynote address. Everyone, be ready. YIP is preparing the grounds for you to be ready. So, be ready. Thank you very much. Honorable